All right, friends. We are going to get ready and try and start on time. All right. Could you do me a favor? Let's dim the lights for our rocket launch. Are you guys ready to count down and start the closing show? Let's do it. All right. Let's count down from 5. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Nice job. Thank you, Sir Hudson. All right, before I do my official welcome, could I have my group D? Could you guys quietly come up on stage where you're supposed to go? They're going to be our first performers. To our friends and family that are here to watch our closing show, welcome to Stellar VBS. Have we had a good week this week? I think we've had a wonderful week. Now, I can tell you with 100% certainty that all of our leaders are a little sleepy today. But turns out kids don't get sleepy. So they still have just as much energy. All right. It's true. You guys are the best. This is our group D, and they will be singing "We Are God's People." All right. Now, friends, you guys can stay in your seats, but still do the motions and sing, okay? We'll sing along with them.
We are God's people. Can you hear us shout it? We come to worship. We come to praise. We sing this song. We lift up His name. The Lord is God. His love endures forever, ever, 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 ever. We are God's people. Can you hear us shout it? Shout for joy on the earth. Worship Him with gladness. We are God's people. Can you hear us shout it? Shout for joy on the earth. Worship Him with gladness. Enter His gates. We give Him thanks. The Lord is faithful through all of our days. The Lord is good. His love endures forever, ever, 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 ever. We are God's people. Can you hear us shout it? Shout for joy on the earth. Worship Him with gladness. We are God's people. Can you hear us shout it? Shout for joy on the earth. Worship Him with gladness. Every generation lift up your voice. We are His people. Every generation lift up your voice. We are His people. Let's make some noise. We are God's people. Can you hear us shout it? Shout for joy on the earth. Worship Him with gladness. We are God's people. Can you hear us shout it? Shout for joy on the earth. Worship Him with gladness. We are God's people. Can you hear us shout it? Shout for joy on the earth. Worship Him with gladness. We are God's people. Can you hear us shout it? Shout for joy on the earth. Worship Him with gladness.
Thank you guys. You guys can go off the stage and then go back to your group D. Nice job. They're wonderful. They're so great. Well, we are super excited to share a little pictures of what we've done this whole week. Obviously, we can't share everything, but our weeks were super full, and we are hearing all about how we can shine Jesus' light in this world. And I'm going to ask Miss McKell to come to the stage. Thank you. Do I have to push anything? This is our Bible time leader, and she did a fabulous job. I'm going to push that away. Teaching
Good
our kids about
morning.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like Mandy said, I have your kids for Bible. I have kids that are going into first through kids that are going into sixth, so a big variety of kids. And I just want to say thank you for letting your kids come. We've had so much fun with them. I have laughed and laughed and laughed, and then I go home and I sleep really, really hard. So it's been a great week. It's been busy. We've been learning a ton, and I just want to share a little bit about that with you guys. This way, when you ask your kids what they're learning and they give the typical answer about Jesus, you can say, that's great, but tell me a little bit more about when Jesus was born. Or tell me about the leaders that didn't believe that Jesus was God's son. Or tell me when you climbed up in the tree like Zacchaeus and got to see Jesus passing by. So there's a lot of fun things. I encourage you just ask a lot of questions because your kids, they've been really excited, and I think that they want to share with you. So don't let them get away with just that simple about Jesus answer. At the beginning of the week, we looked at the story of Jesus' birth, and we saw how God sent his son to shine light into a dark world. Day 2, we climbed to the top of a sycamore tree with Zacchaeus, and we learned how Jesus' friendship changed Zacchaeus' heart. So Zacchaeus, if you don't know, was a tax collector. And we got a big variety of answers when I asked the kids, what do you think a tax collector does? Or what do you think taxes are? But my favorite answer was, taxes are when they charge me extra for my sauce for chicken nuggets. True story. We rode donkeys with Jesus into Jerusalem, and we praised him for being the coming king. So Thursday is the most special day. I think all of the leaders agree on that. It's the day that we get to share the gospel message with your kids. We talk about some really hard things, and we talk about how sad it is that Jesus had to go to the cross. We look at how Jesus felt and what the people did to him. But more important than that, we explore why Jesus did what he did. So we really dig deep into the fact that Jesus dying on the cross was a part of God's plan from the very beginning. And he did that because he loves us so much. It's a relationship with us. Sorry, is my mic going out? We're good? What? It's making buzzy noises? I know, sorry. So you guys, your kids are hungry for Jesus. They want to talk about him. We even ask them at the end of that lesson if they want to follow Jesus. And if they're ready for that, we take them aside separately and we explain what that really means. And we lead them in a prayer to make Jesus the Lord and Savior of their life. A lot of these kids did that. So make sure that you have that conversation with your kids. And lastly, I just want you guys to know that this week is all about your kids while they're here. But really, we love your entire family. We care about each and every one of you. We've been praying for you. So if you are a family that maybe you don't know the story about Jesus dying on the cross, and maybe you want to know more, maybe you don't have a church home that you belong to, we would be so happy to become that church home. But more than that, we would be absolutely willing to talk to you, give you some next steps. Your kids have learned a lot, and I bet that they can even teach you something. So please find one of us if you're interested in that or if you have any questions. And really quick, the last thing, my husband is the youth leader here, and we are having a party for the incoming sixth.
Learned a lot this week. We also do some fun things in the beginning, the opening of every day and the closing of every day. And to highlight each day's story, we do a spotlight drama. And somebody takes pictures and follows the storyline, and then they compile it in a little slideshow, and we show it. So while the spotlight show is going on for today, my preschool friends, we are up next. So I'm going to be placing the preschoolers while you guys watch the spotlight show. We might be a little distracting, but you guys can try and watch the screens while we get ready. All right.
Let's slide to the left, yeah, yeah. Let's slide to the right, yeah, yeah. Show me
So, ooh, thank you so much. You guys stay right where you are, okay? I'm going to get off the stage, but you guys stay there. So these are our adorable preschool group, and they are going to be performing This Little Light of Mine. You guys ready? Yeah. All right. Let's use that energy. This little light of mine.
You guys stomp your feet like that? Now let's clap together. That's it. Keep it going. Let's sing this little light of mine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All right, keep clapping now. Sounds good. Everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Yes, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, that sounds so good. That's called clapping on the back. All right, sing this real quiet with me. Even when I'm afraid, I'm gonna let it shine. Even when I'm afraid, I'm gonna let it shine. Yes, even when I'm afraid, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Thank you. Great job. All right, you guys can go off the edges and go sit by your crew leaders, okay? Oh man. They are so cute. They're the only group that didn't get to practice on the stage. So I feel like they did really well. Now, guys, do you think we can share a little bit of what we learned? Let's talk about what we learned in the opening. We had, if you look on this wall, we used a laser pointer, we're trying to be efficient. We have our Bible memory buddies over on this wall. And our Bible memory buddies are just some friends. Is that this mic that's making that squeaky noise? Okay, I'm just gonna move this. I don't like squeaky sounds. All right, we had Bible memory buddies each day that helped us remember a Bible point, the whole overarching view of the day. Now Mondays, who is our Bible memory buddy? Cosmo, our big star. And our big star helped us remember that when life feels dark, now, I know as an adult, sometimes life does feel dark and hard things happen. And you know what? Kids feel the same things, even as adults. And they understand when the world around them feels a little bit uncertain. And so Monday we really talked about how when life feels dark, we can be a light for Jesus. Great job. Who was Tuesday's Bible memory buddy? Ringo. Right. Ringo reminds us. This Tuesdays was good. Tuesdays we talked about when people don't get along. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like that follows into adulthood too. We we are challenged when people don't get along that we can find Jesus' light. And sometimes that looks like when it's our fault that people aren't getting along, when we're the ones causing the problems, and when we have conflict with other people, that we can ask for forgiveness, that we can talk through our things, but mostly that we reflect who Jesus is and that we can be kind and compassionate because that's who God is. God is kind and compassionate. All right, friends, who is Wednesday's Bible memory buddy? Luna. Okay, while we talk about Luna, Group C, can you guys please quietly come up on stage? Thank you. All right, friends, Luna helped us remember that when good things happen, right. Woo! All right. Be careful of the string, the cord. All right, friends, remember where you were. Kind of spread out. All right, that was our days 1 through 3. We will talk about day 4 and 5 when we are done with this group. Group C, you guys are singing He is the Light. They practiced this twice? Twice. Well, maybe 3 times, and they did wonderful. So let's watch Group C sing He is the Light.
Jesus is the one who lights our way. He gives us hope for each new day. When the world feels dark and lonely, His love illuminates. He's the one I trust and I will follow Him. He is the light that breaks through the darkness. Follow His lead and light it up, light it up. Jesus will guide us through every dark time. Follow His lead and light it up, light up the world. Jesus is the one who lights our way. He gives us hope for each new day. When the world feels dark and lonely, His love illuminates. He's the one I trust and I will follow Him. He is the light that breaks through the darkness. Follow His lead and light it up, light it up. Jesus will guide us through every dark time. Follow His lead and light it up, light up the world. I'm gonna follow Jesus wherever He will lead me. I'm gonna follow Jesus all the way. I'm gonna follow Jesus wherever He will lead me. I'm gonna follow Jesus all the way. He is the light that breaks through the darkness. Follow His lead and light it up, light it up. Jesus will guide us through every dark time. Follow His lead and light it up, light up the world. Light up the world. Light up the
Wonderful job, guys. All right, you guys follow your friends back to your spots. Yep, be careful of the cord. I will hold that down. Good job. All right, do you think we could do the last 2 days? Who was yesterday's Bible memory buddy? Soul. Soul helped us remember that when people are sad, we learned about who our hope belongs to, and that even when life feels dark and heavy, that we don't have to stay sad, right? We remember that that Jesus gave his life for us so that we can shine his light on others, even when people are sad. Now today, who's our Bible memory buddy? Hallie. Hallie helps us remember, I really like this one. When people need help, now, parents, grandparents, I don't know if you notice, but this is day 5, and they're still loud and excited, even on day 5. It's just wonderful. They have a lot more energy. And you know, I never understood the expression when I was a kid, if we could just bottle that energy. And now as an adult, I definitely know why they said that. Okay, we over here have a line of numbers with a rocket, and we have been collecting offering all week. And I'm going to ask Miss Sue to come up and talk about the offering and where it's going. And friends, we can find out how much we raised all week.
Okay, so as of yesterday, we passed the $500 mark. That was awesome. Good job, you guys. And I want you to remember that this money is going to help families and children that are going through dark times right now, and we want to be the light for them. So this money is going to help make whatever lies ahead for them a little bit easier. So thank you so much. How far do you think we're going to make it today? We're up to $750. Do you think we'll make that? What do you think we'll do today? 700? Well, let me tell you. Yesterday we had $474.52. Oh no, that's what came in today. $474.52. Woo! So that puts us as $1,010.74. Good job. Wow. You flew that rocket right off the map. So way to shine bright, you guys. That is awesome. Thank you.
You guys, that's amazing. We didn't even make enough numbers to do that. That blew it right out of the water. All right. Could my group A come up? And then could I have, did we find Mr. Spink? Yes. Thank you. We're going to help get him on stage. Group A, you guys can spread out. Now, they are going to be singing our theme song. Thank you. All right. All right, Joey, you want to go right in the middle? And our theme song has been sung at the beginning and closing of every day. So all of our friends know this one really well, and it's the one that's going to get stuck in your head all summer. I'm not lying. Mm-mm. Right, friends?
Let's slide to the left, yeah, yeah. Let's slide to the right, yeah, yeah. Show me your heart, yeah, yeah. Now let's shine Jesus light, yeah, yeah. Shine His light, shine His light.
Wonderful job, guys. All right, you guys can head back to your crew leaders. Thank you, man. All right. Now comes one of my favorite aspects of VBS every year. What has been my favorite, guys? God sightings. So every day we go through God sightings, and God sightings are evidence of God in our daily lives. They can be as little as a new blooming flower or a beautiful sunset. But we really want the kids to dig deeper and really see evidence in daily life. And what this does is it creates daily remembering of who God is. And it changes our hearts when we're looking at things and we see evidence of God. And if you have time after the closing, come and look at them. Some of them are so sweet. I'm just going to read a couple because I like to, during my limited quiet time, I like to come over here. Like this one is really sweet. Mom made me my favorite food and made me happy. That's super cute. And this one said, God made earth and food. I caught a fish I could eat, and I could relax for a few hours yesterday. Love that. And this one says, me and my brother got into a fight, and he hit me, but said sorry, and I forgave him. And there was another one like that. So we did talk about sibling fighting and forgiveness. And it's just really special to me that these kids see evidence of God and can recognize that God is present in their daily lives. Now, while I talk a little bit more, Group B, my last group, could you guys please come up? They are going to be singing House of the Lord. And this is my oldest crew groups. Okay, guys, this cord was not here when we practiced, so just be careful of this, all right? And while they're standing here, I just want you guys to know that you're seeing a very limited number of people that have made this week happen. We have a craft time crew, we have a kitchen crew, we have ladies that are like the everything. They check people in, they know all of the things. We have a whole preschool wing of helpers. We had amazing game time people. And one group of people that I am super thankful for, our teenage crew leaders gave up their first week of summer to be here and to shine Jesus' light. And as a mom, that has always just it's almost made me teary because everybody looks forward to the end of the school year. But these kids know how important VBS was to them and making a difference in these kids' lives. So teenage helpers, from the absolute bottom of our hearts, we are so thankful for you guys. You guys have been amazing. Our kids love you. Thank you for spending this week with us. Thank you, thank you. All right, kids, are you ready? Yeah. Let's sing House of the Lord, because there is joy in the house of the Lord.
He opened the prison doors. He parted the to the God who always makes a way. 'Cause he hung upon that cross, then he rose up from that grave. Our God still rolling stones away. Sing there's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. We won't be quiet. We won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. We shout out your praise.
All right. I mean, look at how efficient that group is. They didn't even need to be told to exit the stage. They just did. All right. We have our final prize drawings. So before, as our girl, my wonderful helpers, Tegan and Paige, have been amazing this week. As they get the prizes set up and ready for us to pick some names, I just want to thank you guys, parents and grandparents, for sending your kids. As a kid, that's where I came to know the Lord, is through VBS and through our Wednesday nights programs. And it has changed my life. It has given me hope of a future, and it's what I invest in my kids and why we do this, because we think it's so invaluable and important. And we just enjoy your kids. You know, this place is a place where people love on your kids, and we hope that they see evidence of God in us as leaders. And thank you for bringing them. We appreciate it. We have enjoyed them so much. We have enjoyed them so well that we're all going to take a nap. Maybe a couple naps. So when your kids got registered, their names were entered in a prize drawing. And all week we have been pulling names out each and every day. And they have done a great job of cheering each other on, because not everybody gets prizes. And sometimes that's really hard, but they have been shining Jesus' light by cheering their friends on. Should we show them all of our fun things? Should we do the favorite one first? Let's do the funny drum roll. Yep. We're gonna draw two at a time. All right, let's see. All right, we have Ella Jolin. Allah, Allah, whoop, whoop. I know you're here, Ella. Oh, are you scared? That's right, you can go up by these friends. They'll help you. Oh, this one is not here. Can we pick one more, Tegan? Not here. Thank you. Parker Lishinsky. Woohoo! Where's Parker? He's not here either? Oh, man. Okay. Let's try again. Ooh. Izzy Stoliker. Yeah, Izzy. Whoop, whoop. All right, let's do the one that sounds like rain. We have Henry Zastrel. Where's Henry? Okay, we'll pick some. Do you want to come pick something? Somebody else? Yeah. Like I said, we might need a nap. I have Bryce Belmas. Where, he's not here? All right. All these friends are really missing out on the prizes today. All right. I have a Colton Nichols. See? Yeah, Colton! Oh, man. Colton has been so helpful this week. He's wonderful. You deserve a prize, for sure. Now, let's do a beat drum roll. That one's nice and loud. I have a Cade Ladvac. Where's Cade? Whoop, whoop. Nice job, buddy. Come on up. And then I have an Adeline Schradel. Oh, woohoo! Okay, let's speed this up and do 3 at a time. Let's do a combination. You do your favorite drum roll. Miss Sue, am I forgetting anything? Okay. I have a Bianca Krause. Where's Miss Bianca? Little pigtail girl coming up. Okay. I have a Brooklyn Coonsey. Woo, woo! Woohoo! All right. Oh, funny. Brother, sister, Owen Jolin. Look at that. Where's Owen? Oh, here he is. All right, Owen. Woohoo. Okay. Last 2. Let's do the clicking one with your tongue. One that you did. All right, our last 2 of Stellar VBS Week. Are you ready? Layla Zastro. Layla. Whoop, whoop. And Paisley Richmond. All right. I will have Miss Sue come up. Friends, don't forget to take your Bible memory buddies out of your crew bags, too, before we go.
I want to reiterate what Mandy said. Thank you so much for letting your kids come this week. We just had a great week being able to interact and get to know them a little better. But as parents, you guys, kids, can you just wait just 1 minute? As parents, we know how busy your lives are. We have some young families in our church. We know how busy your schedules get, and that it's a real sacrifice sometimes to get your kids to places where they can learn about Jesus. So we know that the best way that they can continue this journey is if there's some things happening at home with you. So what we wanted to do this year is we wanted to provide some resources that you can purchase or you can look at and decide to get on your own. Or if you need help with them, we would be glad to just give them to you. But we have a little turnstile in the back, and we've gotten some Bibles that are great resources for bedtime, little stories that you can read to your kids. And they give them a picture of the Bible as God's story. We think of it as a bunch of stories, and we think of it as lessons that we can learn, but it's God's story in one book. And this helps you to see it. We have a Bible called Tiny Truths, and it's for beginners. This is such a cute little story. The stories are written beautifully, and it's a fun way to start with your littles. We have one that's called the Jesus Story Book Bible, and this one, all of the stories point to the rescuer that God promised to send to his people. From the beginning of time, he knew we'd need to be rescued, and he always ends the stories with the rescuer, the one that was promised to come and to rescue us. And then the last one for our older kids, Sometimes it's daunting when we say, if you want to know how God wants you to live, it's in the Bible, in His Word. But when you give them a Bible, they're like, that's a big book. I don't read books that big. And it's really hard for them to know where to begin. So we have a book called the Action Bible. And this is written in like cartoon comic form, but there's over 200 stories of the Bible in here. And it's great for middle schoolers or for even junior high age. So look at our resources in the back, and if there's something there that can help you, you know, we just hope that it will help in your journey at home with the kids. So have a great summer. We're going to continue to pray for those that were here this week and for their families. So we just appreciate so much everybody being here. You guys, go out and shine His light. Be the light for Jesus out there. Make a difference.
Yes, shine
Oh.
Jesus' light.
Also, preschoolers can pick up their crafts on the back table before they leave. So parents, make sure they get those when they go too. Thank you so much. Here you go.
Thanks. And crew leaders, if you did not pick up your picture of your group, you guys can come over there, all laid out over there, and then you'll have them for the summer to pray for them. Okay? So just my crew leaders, go grab those.